I'm going to read you something, and I want you to tell me if it's true for you. What do you think? It's a self-talk phrase. Hey, it's Lenny Wennerstrom, and I am here to help you to find your purpose. Really importante to find your purpose in this lifetime, because then you have direction, you have meaning, and you're in that boat with the rudder, and you're like, whoop, right into. I like when I go whoop, because there goes my hand. It's 3D, baby. Anyway, it really helps you to find, just to feel like you belong inside your body and where you're at and on your path and all those fun things when you find your purpose. It's an amazing thing. I don't know why I said find inside your body, but it's you'll understand that you are who you are and you chose who you are when you understand, when you find your purpose. It's like, oh, I am supposed to have that, be that, look like that, or whatever. I mean, it just starts to fit, especially when you listen to self-talk, because it's like, I chose me, I chose this vehicle, and for this mission, your overall mission, your purpose, your overall mission in life, right? I chose this. Do do do. Very exciting when you look in the mirror and you say, all right, I got this. Okay, so September 17th. Wait, oh, that was yesterday. I'm I'm a day I'm delayed by a day. I know that's very unlike me to be delayed by a day. Because I am an optimist. Yes, I am. And this shirt is like so wrinkled. I got it. It's been sitting in the dryer. I'm in my home. See, my little lights are on. Got the umbrella. I'm on the deck. Ah, and the mice came and they made a mess out of stuff. I haven't been here for 3 months, almost 3 months. And I pulled weeds. Look at how overgrown it is. I don't know if you can see down there, but there's so many weeds and stuff. Actually, they're just plants, but sometimes I have to have a conversation with the plants and say, okay, you have 35 acres. Okay, so you go on your 35 acres and leave this little plot for me. They didn't behave. They didn't behave while I was gone. Anyway, so September 18th, that is today, day 262, 104 days left, and 2024 is 71.58% complete. 71.58% complete. Whoa. It's almost Christmas. We started in November. We started doing this in November. So here is the question. Oh, this wasn't a question. What did I say? I forgot what I said. But anyway, to start this off, I always try and start with a zinger so you stick with me, but I don't know if I remember my zinger, so we'll just read the passage. Did I introduce myself? I'm Lenny Wennerstrom, and I'm here to help you find your purpose, and I use as a tool, as a very amazing tool, every day I read you a passage from Dr. Shad Helmstedter's book, 365 Days of Positive Self-Talk for Finding Your Purpose. And these are self-talk phrases in here that I read to you every single day. They're very concise, specific messages to your brain, because your brain is a computer, and it's like in, input, and output. That's what happens. With neuroplasticity, it overwrites, it rewrites into something. It records, rewires, and it fires all these neurons and creates new neural pathways. It's very exciting. If you've ever seen pictures of the brain while it's happening, it's like lightning. Like you could see behind me, you'd see lightning, little things all going all over with bright little spots, and it's very, very cool. And you are rewiring those, because the brain is electric, and well, it's electromagnetic, and I mean, we are electromagnetic, and it's an amazing tool. But your thoughts, you put those thoughts out there, and they are energy. They create waves. Like everything's a wave. Almost everything's a wave, and it's like over 99% of it's the wave versus the particle, not versus, but the wave and the particle. So the wave is like everything, and this is when I say, that goal setting is a spiritual practice, because you're bringing from that 99 point however much into the less than 1%, the particle, into into what you can see and touch or create or any of those kinds of things. It is a spiritual practice. It's amazing. So let me read you the passage for today. My whole world is in front of me today. I have countless opportunities. I have unlimited potential. Oh, I know what I was saying when I tried to be all witty and keep you watching this is is well, let me finish and I'll tell you. Does this resonate with you? Is this you? Okay, that was my point. It's like, is this how you feel when I read this? How does it make you feel? So let me start all over again and then we'll zip it around. Okay. My whole world is in front of me today. I have countless opportunities. I have unlimited potential. And you do. I have an incredible attitude. Yes, you do. I have nonstop belief. Yes, you do. And I have me. It's a perfect day to love my life and go for it. And yes, you do have you. You are everything. Okay, we're going to spin it around like to your higher self. It's a little bit chilly today. Your whole world is in front of you today. You have countless opportunities. You have unlimited potential. You have an incredible attitude. You have nonstop belief. And you have you. It's a perfect day to love your life and go for it, baby. Go for it. Go for it. It's very, very exciting. I really think there's a little coyote out there. I keep hearing toot toot. Maybe it's a. Have you ever seen those videos that show a mountain lion and they go chirp, chirp? Maybe it's a mountain lion. Anyway, it's very exciting. I'm up real high, so I'm okay. This is a really cool passage for today. And remember that these are very precise messages to your brain. So when I asked you, does this resonate with you? Or does this sound like you? This is the whole thing of self-talk and that language that Dr. Shad Helmstetter created for us. And that is that repetition of these types of phrases over and over again that we listen to, because that changes our brain. And it's not like we're lying to ourselves if we say, oh no, I'm not that, I don't have unlimited potential because I don't have enough money, or I'm not, I don't have all the skills I need, or I always pick the wrong guy or the wrong girly, or something like that. This is these are programs. They're all programs. And so what you're doing when you're repeating these things to yourself, and this is why you have them, this is why when you listen at low volume and passively when you're doing something else, driving, working out, showering, doing the dishes, like whatever it is, making dinner, just something else, not watching TV, but something else that it just goes into your brain, because the TV, by the way, is going into your brain at the same time. So you want to have something that you're doing that just doing something, and you have that passively at a low volume, just enough for your brain to hear it and start to record it, and it records everything. And then the more you repeat it, it gets wired in. That's neuroplasticity. Your brain is constantly rewiring until the day the last breath you take, because even the day you die, maybe you die at midnight, and all the way that whole day, it's it's rewiring. So that it's recording, it's rewiring if you've been repeating things. So that's a very cool thing. And so this whole thing about having so you're not lying to yourself. You literally are telling your brain exactly what you want it to do so that it will do it for you. And the other thing is, I don't mention this very mucho, but the heart also has neurons. So neuroplasticity is not just the brain. And I talk about it because it's easier for people to think like the brain and neuroplasticity, and I find that most people find that easier. And you pull the heart into it, and it's almost becomes maybe something else for some people. But the heart too. So when you're repeating, and you're repeating all these beautiful passages, these phrases to yourself, you are rewiring your brain, and your heart is like, ah, I love me. Like, look at this. My whole world is in front of me today. And this is you saying it. I have countless opportunities. Look at the positivity. Look at the, wow, I have countless positivities. Positivities. I have countless opportunities. I have unlimited potential. And you know it. You have unlimited potential. You know now, if you've been with me for a while, even a couple of days or a couple of weeks, and thank you if you have, you know by now that you have unlimited potential. You were born with unlimited promise and potential, and it got programmed. You got programmed with programs of limited programs of being limited in many things, which is why so many have low self-esteem, or in just all these things, that we don't have enough money, we can't find the right person, we're shy, we're this, we're that. There's limit, which is lack, by the way, LACK, rather than abundance. We live in a very abundant universe, but this is taught to, these are programs that get wired into our brain, and they become our truth. They become a belief. These programs become a belief. The belief is the attitude. The attitude creates the emotions, and the emotions and feelings, you start having feelings about whether it be politics or whatever, a different culture or a different country or whatever it is, even different colors. Like, I like that color because it makes me really happy. That color makes me really, really sad. These are all programs. They are all programs, although there are frequencies in colors and sounds and all of that, but still they're programs. And I mean, what I'm talking about right here. So this is really your time to shine when you understand how impactful this can be for your life, and this and having those programs that you can rewrite, and that attitude that created those feelings about whatever that was, that then created your actions, which are then your results, the outcome, whatever that is. So why not, when you think about, I mean, every single thing is a program. We run on programs. It's in the human brain, we're just running on programs. And then you think about with the emotion, and this is why neuroplasticity is one of the rules of neuroplasticity, is when you add emotion, not a rule, but when you add emotion to it, it's intention is a rule. So when you have intention and then you add emotion, it's so mucho stronger. But why, especially like the high frequency emotions of happiness and joy, when you're trying to create your reality or new life or new things or all of that? Because the heart is also has, I don't know how many thousands of neurons, 40,000, 60,000, 200 million, I don't know, but lots of neurons. I knew it at one point, but tonight I can't think of it because it's pretty late. But anyway, you're creating new neural pathways. The heart's talking to the brain. The heart is way more powerful than the brain, way more powerful. When you're heart centered, and this is the cool thing about rewiring your brain with these programs, because they're so positive, and I didn't finish when I said, and I have me. It's a perfect day to love my life and go for it. Love my life and go for it. That's the heart. Like, this feels good. That kind of stuff. So let's let's entertain us. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know. I was going to say, let's turn it around, but we already did that. So anyway, I hope that you will get the self-talk app. They're 30 days free. It's always in the description in my videos. You can always find it. And if it's not in this one yet, because sometimes it takes me just a little bit to get the cover, which is called a thumbnail, and to put, copy and paste, because it's been kind of busy in my life, and so I do like I do just enough to, not just enough, but I just make sure that it's there. So and then I go back sometimes and change things and whatever, but I just want to make sure it's there. So, but it does take, sometimes it takes me a little bit. Anyway, get that self-talk app. Do yourself a favor. Start rewiring your brain. Start rewiring your brain so that your heart and you're rewiring your brain with these most beautimous, very positive, very empowering phrases filled with self-love, and it's like whew, your heart goes and it's magnetic, and your brain is electric, and it's your heart's actually electromagnetic. But anyway, the whole thing is like wee, and it's just amazing. I wonder if you could see the moon. Look at that. We had that harvest moon, super harvest moon. Let me see if you can see it. It's is it, where is it? Oh, there it is. It came over the mountain. Came over Wennestra Mountain. They'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Doo doo doo. So anyway, it was so beautiful when it came over tonight. So that's the story. I hope that was helpful for you. I hope that you really start looking for your purpose if you haven't found it yet, and that you start really feeling the love of self, and the purpose, the mission, why you are here. Why are you here? So yesterday's, or September 17th, even though I read it today, why are you here? Your mission. What is your mission? And get that self-talk language that Dr. Shad Helmstetter created for us to help us to easily, with no effort except pushing a button or deciding which program we want to listen to. Do we want to listen to self-esteem, to winning with other people, to success in sales, to personal development, power in personal development, or anything, losing weight, health and fitness, absolutely anything. It's success in selling, goal setting, like goals mastery, and taking back your time, or taking control of your time. It's they're organizing yourself. They're just so impactful. There's even ones from just infants, not to infants, but from 0 to 7, and then that you can play for your newborn, or if you're a grandparent or an aunt or uncle, or somebody, you could gift them that. You could have it and put them on your account, because you get up to 6 peeperoos on your account. So you could gift that to them, and they could be playing it for their baby. And that baby would have, can you imagine if all of us were born, if we had that, we knew that we had that unlimited promise and potential, every single one of us, instead of getting to our adult years and it's like, how do I do this? How did I get here? Do. And then, you find out about neuroplasticity, and then you're having to work at it, like me, like probably you, if you're listening. Imagine if the baby knew right away when somebody says, you can't do that. It's like, who says I can't do that? You might not believe I can do that, but I believe in me. That's kind of cool, right? So just imagine if all of us from 0, we all knew we had that unlimited promise and potential. Anyway, and then there's from 7 to like till graduation, like 18, and then, or 8 to older children. And then there's for women, success for women in personal development, and success in career and personal life. And there's just it just go, and it's just so beautiful and so powerful and so empowering. Anyway, that's the story. You do have your whole world in front of you today. So how does that feel? Now we're coming back to the question that I posed at the very beginning that I had forgotten about. Anyway, how does that feel for you? And just know, you are not lying to yourself. You are telling your brain, when you say these things, when you listen to these things, and this is why you listen to it low, because your programs are like, no, I don't. I'm not unlimited. I don't have enough money. I'm not good enough. That other person got the job and I didn't. That they got their promotion and I didn't. So what does that make me? I'm less than. No, you're not. No, you are not. You are awesome and amazing, and you're on your journey. You're very unique, and you just haven't realized it yet. And that's all there is to it, to realize it. And this self-talk language will help you to do that. And you can get 30 days free. Isn't that fun? I love you so very, very much. You can do this. You can find your purpose, your overarching mission in life for why you are here. That's right. You can. And if you already have it, know about it, then activate it. Get on it. Find skills to support it. And if you're already doing it, yay, go you. Do, 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 do. Yay. We are optimists. My daughter, I just have to tell you before I sign off, but Lynette, cosmicmoves.com. She's having a challenge right now, by the way. That's in her membership. But anyway, so she got me one of these, and she got herself one. And as we have been going through almost these 3 months, or actually longer, but anyway, in Amarillo, she got us these shirts, and it's like, Mommy, let's wear our optimist shirt today when we're like the most low. Okay. And we don our little optimist sweatshirts, and there we go into the hospital or wherever we're going. Anyway, I'll give you an update. Well, I'll just give you a quick update before I totally sign off, because I almost signed off. But Steve has now been moved to, he was not being cared for, and it was a very difficult to watch this. Anyway, he is full of edema, meaning he's very swollen with lots of fluid, lots of volume on him, and watching it day by day with where he was not that was not easy, and it wasn't easy working with the person who was overseeing his case, and so we made a very big stink, basically, and said, you got to get this fluid off of him, because you are killing him. And it really, it would have been it's good that we moved him. Anyway, he's now in a big hospital in Amarillo, back to where he started. So that's where we are. And I just thought that my journey was halfway, that I was on the other side. I don't know exactly where I am, but I know that I'm on my journey, and I know that on the other side, no matter what, it's going to be amazing, just like yours. When you have challenges, you too can wear your optimist sweatshirt, and you can say, I believe in me, and you can have high self-esteem, and you can flow in times of change. You can excel in times of change. It's one of the things that I'm doing my very best to help people with right now, my clients, because we are always in change. Small change, big change, humongous change. It doesn't matter. Change is change, and we can flow through that. We can flow very nicely, easily, not always easily, but with the right tools, with the right mindset, with the right programs, and hopefully you've already downloaded the app already, you will flow and excel in times of change, no matter how difficult. If I would have had the self-talk and understood about the heart, the brain, but how, all of this stuff, if I would have understood neuroplasticity, I would have, it would have been so different when my mother died, because she was my bestest friend in the world, and it knocked me for years. Like, I grieved and grieved for years. Where was I? This is a test. I was in lack. I wasn't celebrating my mommy. I was in lack. I wanted her back with me. I wanted to be able to pick up the phone and call her every single day. She called me every single day. It was like, I wanted my mommy back, and I grieved and grieved. And once I celebrated her and let go and allowed and stopped resisting, because what you resist persists. So I had intense grief and low frequency emotions and all this stuff for so long. It's a really interesting thing when you just start to flow. It's pretty good. It's very exciting and fun. Okay, I love you so very, very much. You can do this. You can find your purpose, that overarching mission for why you're here. You can find your purpose. You can activate it. You can do, be, change, create, have absolutely anything that your little heart desires. All you have to do is believe in you. And how do you believe in you? You change your programs. You put your new programs in, so that the input in your little computer that is amazing and fantabulous becomes your output. Zzz, and your heart is like swells with love and emotion and just loves you and helps you and propels you forward. And your aura and all your energy, everyone's like, man, I want her to work on my team. Man, I want him to be this or that. I want him to be my honey. Oh, this, everyone, it's like, it's beautiful. And you're putting that energy out into the world. It's into the universe. It's energy. It's all energy. Self-talk is energy. It's all energy. Isn't that wonderful? Well, except for the point zero whatever that is particle. But the rest is energy, and even a particle is energy. Okay, I love you so very, very much. I hope you have an amazing, blessed rest of your evening, the rest of your day, wherever you are in the world. And I know you can do this. I believe in you, and you can find your purpose. You can activate it. You can do absolutely anything. I know I already said that, but I do. I believe in you. Get that app. Download that app and start listening, because you can change your life. And if you'd like to work with me, all you have to do is send me an email to linny@linnymotivates.com, and with the word winner anywhere in the title or wherever, the subject, and I'll send you all the information you need, and then we'll get set up, okay? And we will make this happen. It will be you and me just having a conversation and making sure that your life, that you excel in times of change, and or that you find success in every single area of your life. That is a promise. If you listen to the self-talk and you work with me, that's a promise. And if you are very engaged and you take it seriously, I promise you're going to leaps and bounds change your life. How would you like to change your life for 2025, and just be completely different? Wouldn't that be fun? Even before that, wouldn't that be fun? I remember when I started, oh, here I go again. But anyway, I just remember when I started changing my life, and not even just the self-talk, but spiritually, and all the things that I teach now, the practical spirituality with the spiritual journey and the human experience. It was night and day. It was so much fun, and I felt so much more empowered. And I want that for you. I want that for you. So mucho. The more of us that feel like that, can you imagine what a beautimous world? It's amazing. Okay. Yes, I love you so very, very mucho. As always, shining my light to brighten yours. We'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.